I really hate what I'm seeing happen in the music business right now. Everything's a money grab, everything's a scam. It's just it's crazy what I'm seeing. I'm seeing producers who would rather sell fake beat selling guides to anybody they can for $50. They'd rather do that than just work on making better beats, working with more artists and building up their brand that way. I'm seeing these fake news websites, instead of creating great articles and writing good content, they're just faking the numbers and charging people 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 plus dollars just to get mentioned on their site. I'm seeing playlist curators buy fake Spotify or SoundCloud followers and fake views and say, hey, look, we got all these followers. We're going to charge you $100 and we'll playlist you. They'd rather go through all of that trouble just to scam people out of a quick couple dollars than just be better and good at what they do. And that's pathetic. And I want to talk about what happened to me this morning. And hopefully you can avoid all of this and keep your hard-earned money and not lose your mind like me. So it's Monday. It's a gloomy ass day. It's dark. It's raining. It feels like a Monday. And I'm just minding my own business, as I do every Monday morning. And I check my email. And I get this inquiry from Emily at Cult Style Magazine. And they actually got my name right, DJ Payne 1. Usually people call me DJ Payne. So I'm thinking a legitimate magazine is reaching out with a legitimate interview request, which happens all the time. I've done lots of interviews with magazines. Hip Hop Weekly, Clout Magazine, all types of websites and blogs, Hip Hop DX, you name it, DJ Booth. And this isn't obviously a real magazine. It's what we call a magazine nowadays, because print media is just not something that this generation really cares about, I guess. But I'm getting off track. So Emily asks, we're currently scoping out a limited number of underground artists with cult followings. I don't think I really qualify for that, to feature in press alongside established brands we are partnered with. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Let us know if press/features is anything you would be interested in. I don't know what the question mark is for, but she's an editor. She knows grammar better than me. So yeah, I'm interested in press. It's a weird inquiry, but some people are just awkward. Lord knows I am. So I say, yes, I'm interested in press. I'm assuming that you're reaching out with a legitimate interview request. Hello, DJ Payne. Here comes the disrespect. Thank you for getting back to me. So Cult Magazine is currently relaunching our curated feature series to expose lesser known artists with rising followers to a wider audience. Hopefully my following is rising. Previously in these series, we have teamed up with upcoming artists such as Young Nudy, Rico Nasty, Smino, and others. I doubt all of this. We really like the raw inflections and hard-hitting atmosphere of Trust the Shooter, and think it's worth publishing a piece on. So they did some kind of research, I guess. The regular publishing fee is $50, covering publishing and editorial privileges. What the fuck? Alright, Emily, you lost me there. And you and your magazine and everybody that works for your magazine, if anybody actually does, are all invited to my genitals. Because it's Monday and I don't have the energy for this. But let this small example show all of you upcoming producers, recording artists, musicians, managers, whatever you may be, the reality of the new music industry. Everything's a scam. Everything's a scam. Something that might even seem legitimate, like this, is a scam. A producer asking you to send them $300 for a collab because they have a resume that you trust and they request that you wire it to them or send it friends and family. That's a scam. One of those emails saying, congratulations, I work at Def Jam and we've been following your movement and think you have a lot of potential and we want to sign you, but you have to fly out to New York. Just send us a deposit for your airfare. Scam. Everything's a scam. But any site reaching out to you and asking for money, that's a scam. People have no soliciting signs on their doors. I can't put a no soliciting sign on my email. If I could, I would, trust me. But here comes Emily at Cult Style, right? Saying, hey, we'd love to interview you. We love this Royce da 5'9" record that you produced. We see that you're an underground artist who hasn't reached a wide audience yet. I'm going to get back to that in a second. We're gonna talk all about reach. I responded to the email. I wanted to believe this was legitimate. I wanted to believe that a magazine was reaching out because they wanted to interview me, not because they wanted to get me for a measly 50. Emily must really be hurting. But here's the thing: if Emily scams 3 recording artists a day, that's $150. She's making good money. What's 150 times 365? You do the math. I think that's over $40,000 a year. So we go to Cult Style magazine. Yeah, it's just probably like a WordPress template that they got, and they're posting other people's music. You know damn well that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood didn't pay $50 damn to be featured on cultstyle.com. Neither did Supreme, neither did Flying Lotus, but they pad they pad their site with these high profile articles. YG did not give them $50, and they make it seem legitimate. Why would you pay them to do their job? They're there to deliver news to an audience. That's how they make their money. They don't make their money by New York Times doesn't make its money by charging the person of the year to be on their cover. Is that New York Times? No, that's Time Magazine. My point is, any company, an A&R asking you for $300 to shop your records, that's their job. They should be getting paid off of doing their job, not off of you paying them to get paid to do their job. Record labels telling you to send them a $500 deposit so you can fly out to New York and sign paperwork. No, it's the label's job to find talent and exploit talent and then sell music for that talent. Why would you pay them to do that? They make money off of selling your music, not off of your $500 airfare deposit. So start using your heads, because a lot of us just want to get wrapped up in the moment thinking that somebody out there, some company, some blog, some dickhead named Emily really cares about us. They do all this research. They find out the titles of songs that you've produced. They stroke your ego a bit, and then they hit you with this $50 fee for editorial privileges. What are And she's not even a very good editor. There are a lot of misspellings on this website. But hey, if you don't believe me, you don't want to believe me that these people who are charging you aren't scammers, because they are. Told you before, do your research before you spend that money. I looked up the website to see how much traffic it gets. Website IQ has no data. Not a good sign. SimilarWeb.com has no data, but they have all these suggestions for Emily at Cult Magazine that she should get more press. That's ironic. Alexa, no results. StatShow estimates that they get about 394 visits a day. Even if I double that to 600, I'm not paying $50 for that. No way in hell. And if I go back to their Instagram page, I mean, they're really not getting that much engagement. I don't know. I mean, is it real engagement? Some people might look at this and say, well, 416 likes. That's worth my hard-earned $50. It's not, but... Oh. Yeah, well... This is a fake... I like the magazine and website online. Yeah, that's fake. This is... What is this? Look at these fake-ass comments. Look at all the... You know these are fake. Come on, stop playing. So... These 416 likes that you're paying $50 for aren't even real. So you're literally paying for nothing. And a lot of playlists operate the same way. A lot of blogs operate the same way. A lot of Instagram profiles operate the same way. They get a bunch of fake followers. They get fake likes and fake comments on all of their posts to make it seem as though they have a following, and then they turn around and DM you saying, "Hey, we really like your music. All you got to do is send us $30. We'll post it. We have an audience of in Cult Style's case, over 15,000 people. Oh, 50, I can reach 15,000 people for $50. Wow, yeah, let me pay that money. You're not reaching real people. Playlists on SoundCloud or Spotify, they can do the same thing. They can buy fake Spotify and SoundCloud followers and plays and all that, and then turn around and say, look at all these plays we've got, look at all these monthly listeners we have. Give us $50, we'll post your music to our playlist. And you do it. And some of these scams are more convincing than others. The misspelled email from Interscope is not so convincing because it's from a Yahoo address. They're still scamming people though, trust me. But Cult Style Magazine, hats off to Cult Style Mag, because I'd give them a 7 on the scammer scale. They're doing an alright job at it. But my point is, okay, so they have 15,000 fake followers. I have over twice that. So why would I pay to reach a following that I can reach for free? And so to those of you who don't have as many followers as I do, that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is this: $50 can go a long way. Your organic reach can go a long way too. You have to build it up. You can build it up for free. But if you want to use paid advertisements, $50 goes a long way on Instagram and Facebook ads. That could be a week or two of targeted ads. If you don't have a good logo or a YouTube intro, you can go on Fiverr and black out with $50 and get all types of logos. $50 can license you 4 beats from my website right now, djpayne1beats.com. So be careful with this money, and just know that anybody reaching out to you, requesting that you send them money for a service that you didn't even ask, is not legitimate. They want your money. They're focusing on the money. If you reach out to them and ask about their services, and you really feel like that's a service that, based on your goals and based on your experience and based on your schedule, it is going to be worthwhile for you, then by all means, spend your money. And if they scam you, hey, at least you got scammed on your own terms. But the new industry is just full of scams. Everybody's trying to make $1, and very few of them are trying to make $1 off of music or a legitimate company. And that's what's sad. That people have so little talent, but so much greed, that they'll create fake websites, and instead of focusing on creating the best content and writing good articles and actually networking with up-and-coming artists, they'd rather just fake it all and charge me and charge you, because a bunch of people got this message today according to my Twitter feed, $50 for a service that will never benefit us and that was never meant to benefit us. It's the internet equivalent of getting an empty Beats by Dre box, putting a brick in it, and selling it on a street corner. Don't do it. Don't get scammed. Don't fall for it. Be smarter than that. Learn from the mistakes of others. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have fallen victim to these kinds of business models. Do your research, know your goals, empower yourself with information. Be safe out there. Much success to you. Peace.